All right, Nuggets, pretty hefty favorites in both game one and in the series overall. However, the underdog role is something that has treated the Heat kindly so far this postseason. They don't mind being in that position. According to Caesars Sportsbook, Denver, a 9-point favorite in game one. Miami, 3-1 underdogs to win the NBA championship. Before you make a play, got to hear from our betting expert, Joe Fortenbaugh. Hello, Joe, joining us from Vegas. What is the move here in game one? Tell us.
I'm going to go ahead and lay it with the Denver Nuggets here in this matchup. I think this is a horrific spot for the Miami Heat. They just win a big Game 7 on the road Monday. 3 days later, they have to travel to Denver, play at altitude against a well-rested team that's 8-0 at home this postseason, winning those 8 games by an average of 12 points per game. History's on my side here, Sage. Keep in mind, over the last 20 years, teams that have won a Game 7 are covering this point spread just 34% of the time in the ensuing Game 1. It is a very quick turnaround. It favors the Nuggets. I'm laying the big number.
Yeah, quick turnaround. And to your point about the altitude, I don't think that can be understated. So how about the series as a whole? Obviously, Denver has home court there. What's a bet that could have some value, Joe?
All right, so we can bet the series like it's a point spread. I'm going to take Denver minus 2.5 games at a price of plus 115. So a $100 investment would return $115 in profit. We win this bet if Denver wins the series by 3 or more games, which means it's a winner if it's a 4-0 sweep. It's a winner if it's a 4-1 victory in 5 games. Anything else is a loser. Again, we're going back to the home court advantage of the Denver Nuggets. They're perfect. I see them jumping out to a 2-0 series lead against Miami, stealing at least one when they get down to Miami for games 3 and 4, and then coming back in game 5 and winning at home. And that's worst case. I'd also make a small bet on the sweep as well. I don't trust Miami here. I don't think they have the firepower to keep up. And at the same time, we haven't seen them in a big hole at all this postseason. When they fall down 0-2, it's going to be a very different story.
Oh, you said not if, but when they fall down 0-2. Okay, we'll see. Another championship series this week is the Stanley Cup Final. Gets set on Saturday. Got to wait a little longer for this one. How are you approaching this series with the Florida Panthers and the Vegas Golden Knights?
Given that I'm here in Las Vegas, I'm going to quietly, very quietly make a bet on the Florida Panthers at plus 115. And since this is a nice little upstart show called SportsCenter, I'm hoping you guys don't take off and become popular and people here in town see it. But should the Knights go on to win this thing, I'll forget about the bet. I'll be down there celebrating. Anytime you price this series this close, I'm going to look to goaltending, and I think the edge lies with Sergei Bobrovsky and the Florida Panthers. He's 7-0 on the road this postseason. He's allowed more than 2 goals in a game once over his last 9 games. That's what keeps a team in it. I think this team's extremely resilient, having come back from 3-1 down against Boston to win that series. So I am going to side with Bobrovsky and the Panthers. But again, if the Knights get it done, I'll be down there likely shirtless, partying with one of those yardstick margaritas in my hand, pretending this never happened.
Shirtless, okay.
Barry knows what I'm talking about.
Totally.
About being shirtless downtown Vegas?
Yeah. Been there, done that.
Both of these professional hockey franchises going for their first Stanley Cup. We shall see. Joe Fortenbaugh live from Vegas. Thank you.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.